can stand up there, or you can just stand out there. We don't want you to fall. Okay, all right, all right.
Well, my appointment to this place was quite a surprise. Of course, to go back up on that, I was home from Fugini on leave, and I was delegate to the chapter, and for some unknown reason, I was elected dispensatory. So that was bad enough. And my first appointment was to guardian Capuchin College. I said, how can that be? Anyway, one of Paul said your experience is when you were a student friar. I remember coming here from Kansas. I was very delighted to come to Washington because it was like a hometown for me. When I was growing up, I spent a lot of time in the summers with my many relatives here in the Washington area. And so that was very enjoyable. So I felt very much at home, and I was a driver, so and I knew my way around Washington, so that was much better than some of the other jobs that the friars had. So that was, my experiences here as a life as a student was very positive. But then as a guardian, well, I can't win everything, but the most unusual circumstance, it was the middle of the night, and the light in my bedroom came on, and I looked down, there was Father Fred Krause standing at the foot of my bed, and there was a man standing next to him with a knife. And I looked, and there was a man next to my knife at my throat. I said, oh. He said, we want some money. So I got out of bed, went over to the safe, and I didn't very calmly got the combination right, and I had him an envelope which someone gave me recently for the missions. $200 in there for the mission. So I handed that to him, and well, then he took both of his bags, put in the cupboard in the bedroom there, kind of closed the door. He thought it was locked and we didn't. But once we knew he was gone with it, then we finally come out and we called the police and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that was, I think, most unique incident that I had in Capuchin College.
Amen. All right. Thank you so much, Gary. And who was that provincial that assigned you here as guardian? Was that Bob McCreary? Does he get credit for that? That would have been Brendan Malloy. Anyway, I want to introduce a true giant of our province tonight. It's so good to have Francis Fugini back. He was actually the provincial when I was applying. I think he was provincial, if I'm getting my provincial history right, from 86 to 92. And he served in so many ways, was with the Seraphic Mass Association many years after that, wrote a biography, keeps the archives of the province, is a great friar and a true brother for all of us. I'm so glad he's here and came down. He was a student in the 50s, I think, right, Francis? And we're so happy to introduce Francis Fugini, so let's give it up to Francis.
I came into the order pretty much in the back way, in the sense that when I was a small boy, I made a vocation retreat at Herman de St. Fidelis, and was so enthralled that I said I was going to go to the seminary. And I was attending a public school, and when that was in May, when September rolled around, I backed out, and subsequently World War II came along, and I was in the Navy, served in Pearl Harbor.
Francis, move the close to your mouth.
Served at Pearl Harbor, and then came out of the Navy and asked to join the Capuchin order at St. Fidelis as one of 6 other XGIs, and who found this was a better way of life. And I've had wonderful years and wonderful lives. Just to touch on a few things, when I arrived at Cap College, the picture you have in the brochure of the front of the entrance with all the dirt, that's the driveway I came in. The front entrance was just dirt. And my brother brought me down. We had a hard time finding our way into the building. Some of the things I remember about my years here at Cap College is not only the professors, Miles, Furman, dogma, catechetics, moral theology. They were all internal. We only went down to the university to listen to a talk where our whole life was caught in this building, and we had good teachers who made a deep impression on my life. They're all deceased now, but I fondly remember them. We also had a dear friend at St. Gabriel's Parish nearby, and that was Monsignor, I can't think of his name right now.
McNamara? Oh, Miltonburg.
No. At any rate, he was a Capuchin affiliate of ours, and he would take us to his parish. We would go over on Holy Week and sing our four voices for the Psalms for Holy Week. And he took us on a bus ride to, I don't know how many places in the area. He was an affiliate of our order. Our faculty, as I mentioned, was internal. We went to the university only if there was a special talk or presentation. But I count my years here at at Cap College and near Cap College as very, very important, deeply religious fulfillment in me. We would go down to the university for any special talk. The university had an acting group who would put on plays that were professional. And they always wanted us religious. It was in the spring. And when the religious came, I never saw so many costumes in different religious groups. There were hundreds of different groups that were centered here in this Washington, D.C. area. And we would go there to applaud, and they would love to have us because they found that the caliber of person you had at this level was instantly responsive. I remember they said someone said, "Well, I was thinking of something and I was distracted while I was praying." Well, we all laughed because we knew what that meant. But the point is that the setting here was so beneficial to be near Catholic University. I was ordained in the crypt of the shrine, and when I left following year, the remainder of the shrine was going up. So my memories of Cap College and of Washington are nothing but the very, very best. And when I look at the faculty you have here, and I look at what I see of you men, I'm very, very pleased. I'm 92.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how many more years I have, but I do feel good that what I'm leaving is going to go right on.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Thank you.